Right, so cooking with Des, recipe I learned when I was in rehab a couple of years ago. Right, that you'll all learn on the other thing with addiction with Des. Right, so a friend of mine asked me why I haven't done a video in a while, cooking video for a while. So I thought, well, let's do another one. Alright, so Hendrik, video for you, dude. Alright, so what we've got so far is onion and yellow pepper and garlic, green pepper, red pepper, spring onion, milk, beef strips soaked since yesterday morning in vinegar until about 20 minutes ago. Alright, it's in the evening, not the morning, obvious. Cheese, flour, butter, milk, as I said, classic white sauce, creamy cheese sauce, mushroom sauce. So I'll be making proper white sauce and then half and half of that added with the cheese into this pot when I start making the sauce. So first of all, we're frying the onions, okay, and the peppers. Okay, I forgot to tell you, parsley and thyme. Alright. Okay. Stir lekker. Okay, so this was told to me that I'm doing right now is beef stroganoff. Alright, so maybe done differently to other people, but this is how I learned it. In rehab. 8 years ago, by the way. Right, so be back in a sec. Okay, so green peppers, yellow peppers, red peppers, onions, garlic and parsley are so long in here. The rice is starting to boil. She's nice now. Yeah. Basmati rice is what I use. Okay, or what we use in the family. And I forgot to say, obviously you add a little bit of salt, right? Don't like to put too much salt. Okay. Alright, almost ready for me to throw the beef strips in here. Okay. Turn that down. Alright, so we've got the beef strips left. This, the green onion. Spring onion, sorry. Once I've added all this mix to the white sauce, I throw the spring onion in. Because that gives off a lack of fresh flavor. Once you have switched this all off and you just let it settle a bit in the heat, then it tastes very, very nice. Yes. Alright, so we're going to let this fry just for a little bit. It's on a low heat, okay, because you don't want to kill it. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we are terug. So I've added the beef strips now. Just a little note, you don't have to soak the beef strips in vinegar. Only reason I do it, well, a lot of people do it, but anyway, I like it because I like the extra tang the vinegar actually gives, the flavor that the vinegar gives the beef. It gets a little tangy taste to it. So I kind of like that. Right, so let's put the lid on that so we can just do some, stuff on the inside. Rice, I need to add a little bit more water to the rice. Okay, so yeah, we shall be back. Right, so the rice has been drained and and steaming. This is almost ready to be turned off, and I'm almost ready to start making the white sauce. See you in a bit. Right, so how are we going to do this? So we put butter there. Butter melts. Okay. When the butter's nice and watery, while keeping it on the heat. Okay. Very important. You take the flour and you add flour. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. It will start getting into like balls, but you want it powder, not too powdery, but you want it fine. Alright, so you add a little bit more flour, you keep beating it until you get it to the consistency that you want it. This is going lekker, so we'll be back in a sec. Quickly want to show you the first butter and flour mix, so I'm going to be putting more flour with that. Alright, bye. Right, so now we added the milk, excuse. I'm going to be adding milk all the time as it gets hotter and hotter, so I can get rid of the lumps. Alright, and I put about 1 whole cup and about another 2, in total 2 cups of that of flour. Okay, be back. Right, so it's been a liter and about a quarter in here of milk, and the lumps are now more or less gone. I might end up adding in another little bit of milk, but now I'm going to add that, then that, and leave it for a bit. Then I'll be adding the cheese and then the flavorants, the extra flavorants. Alright, I'll be back soon. Right, peeps. Magic. Right, so we've added our mix into there. But now I added a bit too much butter and flour. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip that one. And I'll be putting half and half of only those two. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to add the guts. Don't have to, but I like to. Alright. Also, you don't want to put too much, because it'll just end up overpowering. So there you go. Okay. Right, so now you must remember, very important, right, you've got to keep stirring it. Otherwise, it sticks to the bottom. Okay. See, now the cheese is also already helping with the thickening. Also depends on how much milk you throw in, because you can make the sauce just like that with the butter, the flour and the milk, and with no other extras. And you just manage on the milk you throw in, on the thickness that you want. Okay. I've also got it on quite a low temperature, you won't see it. Let's see if we put the light on. Look at that magic. Yeah. See, focus it. You can't really see. There you go, on 1. So the temperature is on 1. So quite a nice low heat. Right. Ooh, that was blinding. I'll be back. So I just remembered I forgot to cut up mushrooms. I like mushrooms. Oh well. Okay, so give that a stir. Okay. So I've put half mushroom, half creamy cheese. Right. And we just stir this all in. Smells so delicious. The only thing that's worrying me is that the other 2 people in the house don't seem to be commenting on the smell, the aroma. Right. This is going to be thickening up nicely. Right, we turn that down just a little bit more, yeah? Right. Yeah, crikey, mate.
Ja, nee, it's like taking this time, eh? But like I say, the other people in this house, they're not even tuning me that it is, you know, raking nice. Can you tell me if the food is good? Is it smelling delicious? You know, you gotta ask for comments around here, eh? Did you hear me?
I can't hear you. That. Moms. Right.
So this is nice and now like taking nice and you know, duckish, you know. It's how do the English people say? It's not duckish, it is fat, eh? So yeah, it is coming nicely and fat. So yes, yeah, no, it's almost ready to be taking out, you know, and then putting it on, you know, planks, you know, and to dish it up in for the menses. Yeah, awesome, man. Who you playing with?
My friend.
You don't have friends.
I do.
So, like, tell us, like, the viewers would like to know, how is this, goeters, how is it like smelling to the nostrils?
My nostrils are black, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness, would you like to be tasting a little? There's very little there, man. Taste is there for us, eh?
Mushroom.
Yeah, blow it cold, man. Blow it cold. Don't pull a face like that. The peoples are gonna say my cooking is as gaga. What is the verdict? What the heck is
Not good and not bad.
That is terrible.
Yes.
Never ask a 12-year-old about food that has mushrooms and stuff inside it. Well, it doesn't have mushrooms, it's got mushroom sauce.
And that's what's making it taste disgusting.
As I just said, it's got mushroom sauce in it, so that's why it tastes disgusting.
Okay, you are no longer like it to be, yeah? So,
Thank you.
so please just go, like, you know, gaan weg. Okay, bye. Right, I is back from being disappointed by one time's niece. And it's making me want to taste it. Alright, hold on. This is what we call a teaspoon. No mans, that is nice, eh? It is very good. Very good. So yes, anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. Lost track there. That is my one times beef stroganoff with one times rices. So you put the rices obviously, and the other goeders you put on top, and then obviously you eat it. Okay. Cheers.